fresh meat.
Especially the
500
guys.
level engineering boys.
The boys! Jesus!
Leave these boys alone. Educate yourself.
You sleep with her and then ask her to be swallowing post. No. What's your bumper? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Astrid, and in today's video, as you can see by the title, we're going to be your big sisters. This is
Farida.
This is Farida, and this is
Buki.
and these are my friends. So today we are going to give you guys advice on the things that we wish we knew in our freshman year in university. So without further ado, so wait, before I get into this video, if you're new here, welcome, and please subscribe and like
And share.
and
comment.
and comment. It's not going to take anything from you guys, so please do that. We love you and thank you. I promise you're going to enjoy this video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay. So the first thing on our you guys should talk to. Everybody's just looking at me. Let's get comfortable.
So we're going to be dividing the advice to academic and social. So things that, you know, academically I wish they told me, or at least I wish I listened to when they told me when I was a freshman.
And you know why this video is perfect for you guys? Because you know it's January and school has just resumed and you're in 100 level, feeling like a bad guy. You just came out of university.
Like you know everything.
Yes, you just came out from secondary school.
Freedom.
Quote unquote
Freedom.
No. I'm telling you that that's not what you're in for. You're going to make a lot of mistakes and you're not going to be able to. You might look back at yourself and call yourself stupid.
You will cringe so hard
So hard.
in the middle of the night.
So
Yes,
regrets.
like you'll be having flashbacks on these stupid things you did. So let's look at the academic side.
For academic, please, as you're 100 level right now, please, I'm begging you. I know I sound like a broken record or whatever advice your parents, lecturers, whoever has told you. Please try and get all A's in your 100 level and your 200 level, like the entirety. 100 level first, second, 200 level first, second.
Yeah.
After that, you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
Like I actually know it's going to be very hard because
It's hard.
It's hard
always going
because-
to be hard.
see, I started to be very honest, I started university with like a different course. I started studying civil engineering when I entered university. And during that period, I'm not even going to lie, my mom is going to probably be watching this thing and be like, oh, so you lied to me that period, but mommy, that's not the case. It's just that I agree, I had a lot of bad company. Like I met people that were not really good for me. I was going out a lot and I was not really like, my head was not in my studies, so I could have done better basically during that period. But you know, you have to learn your lesson one way or the other. So yeah, I don't really know. Farida can give you guys, because she's not saying anything, she can give you guys like the insights on what it's like in a
Federal school, because I started in a federal school and before I transferred here. And honestly, things were harder, I'm not even going to lie. And one thing is, always feel free to talk to your parents about the things you're going through. Because a lot of male lecturers, as a female, will try to get stuff from you in order for you to have good grades and whatever, and it's difficult. It feels like you're not able to talk to anyone because who will believe you? They'll always believe the lecturer. I went to Ilorin and yes, they always believe the lecturer.
For some reason.
It's always your fault. It's either you're not dressing properly, or even when there was a dress code, they'll say you're not dressing properly.
dressing properly.
Just talk to your parents,
Actually,
because it'll fuck with you. Sorry. It'll mess with you for the rest. Like for the rest of your entire school year or whatever it is. It'll mess with your grades, your mental health.
I actually have a story on something that happened to me, and I was not able to talk to my mom about it when it happened. So basically, the person, it was a senior officer, or it's a senior officer in my school, and you know when they are doing that jam something. I don't know.
Regularization?
Yes, regularization of the jam. So I had to go to his office to kind of get done with it. And I entered the office and I told him about it. And for some reason, he was about to leave the office and he stood up and he slapped my bum. I can't even tell you how violated I felt that day, and I could not tell anybody because number one, there are no cameras in the office. If I say anything, everybody will be like, oh no, he's not like that. He can't do that kind of, yes, he can't do that kind of thing to anybody. And I could not talk about it to anybody because no one would have believed me, literally. Like now, I feel like I should have told my mom, but the thing is, what would we have done? What would we literally have done? Like, it was just a very, very dramatic. I know, like, just slapping your bum, but it's not even just. It's not just. It's a violation.
Assault.
Like,
yeah.
it's actually assault, literally.
Actually
so
assault.
I don't know.
I had an incident too when I was in Unilary actually.
Yeah.
It was with one of these, because in Unilary we have a lot of, it's big, so they use like keke for transportation. Or
Yeah.
like, so we had keke drivers, a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I had an incident with this keke driver. Apparently he wanted me to get into his keke by force. And I was in 100 level. I was an ajebota. I was stupid. I just entered by force. So
By force.
I just entered the world, and then it was a federal school of all places.
All places, literally.
He was not. He grabbed me literally, and he was trying to force me inside. But my friend was waiting for me in another keke.
Mm-hmm.
And this case blew up. My uncle came to school and everything. And in the security unit where they were supposed to solve the issue, the lady there was speaking Yoruba. She thought I didn't understand. She was not like, look at how she's dressed. Why wouldn't they treat her like that? Keep in mind, Unilary has a dress code. There was absolutely nothing I could have worn. Nothing.
Do you know that statement pisses me off because you cannot tell me that, like, literally girls that have been fully covered from head to only, what do you call that thing again?
Niqabs, yeah.
It's only their eyes that are showing you, they still get assaulted.
One was
So
raped even.
what is even the excuse? It's the men that are the problem, but let's not get into that. We're talking
It's
about
a topic.
yes, we want to advise you people now on what you're supposed to
Always have somebody to talk to.
like. Just have someone to talk to.
Always have
Literally.
someone.
Your
Even if it's
parents,
your school mother, I mean, whatever it is you want to call it.
Your friend.
Do people have someone that's in university?
I've heard of it.
I did. My roommate in 100 level, she was kind of like my school mother because she would always like talk to me about these kind of things, and like she was like, if anything, like she always wanted me to talk to her because I'm sure she saw me. I was like, this one is she's a baby, she's a small girl. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So yeah. It doesn't even have to be like your school mother, like somebody you trust. Anybody, just to get it off your chest at least. Let somebody.
Do you know
what's
what
going on.
this brings up the question of what is school counseling doing? Like, what are they for? Because I know that we have counseling. Yes, we have counseling, but is it even functioning? Like, literally, is it functioning? Because how can you? Not a lot of parents are available for their kids. Like, let's admit that. So that's why counseling is available. But when counseling is not even on seat, how do you want us to manage? That's why people go astray.
Yeah.
Because
Like,
go on drugs and do all sorts of things to cope. Coping mechanisms, stupid coping. But it's not their fault.
But it's not even about school counseling. Sometimes it's there. It's just they keep on repeating the same done and dusted words like, don't do drugs. They don't try to understand some students.
Yeah.
Like, don't do drugs, but like when you now present, the reason I'm doing this is because XYZ is happening to me. They don't want to treat XYZ. Their own is just don't do drugs.
Yeah.
But carry your trauma and go.
Actually, no actual advice
No,
to
yeah.
just. It's actually it's very annoying. But anyways, the next thing on our list is what?
It's social.
Social. Your social life.
That's where
all the
most of the mistakes are made.
yeah, that's where most of the mistakes are made. So
Where to start?
Like, literally.
Let me start.
Okay.
So, like I said, I went to Unilary for my first year.
Mm-hmm.
And as somebody that lived in Abuja all her life, I've been like in this shell. It's Abuja for crying out loud. Everybody knows how we are in this place. They call us snobby and whatnot. So I was in this shell of, you can get anything you want. Life is like this. Life is like, I went to Unilary and I was thrown into the life. Like, there's a way they say it in Yoruba. But I was thrown into the life basically.
Yeah.
There was alcohol. I'm a Muslim, just to put it out there. There was alcohol. There was like different types of things that you just want to try. Maybe not to even impress others, but like just to feel among. Everybody at a point in their life has always wanted to feel among.
Yeah.
So you just do certain things to make it seem like I also know this. I also and it'll ruin your life. It'll put you in situations where you will regret for the rest of your life. Trust me. You will regret it, and it will always be in your mind. It will always be in your memory. Please stay away from peer pressure. I know they said it in secondary school. They said it in primary. They said it.
Do you know I wrote an article on this? And my mom keeps hammering it on my head that you wrote an article about this, and then you're busy going to go and follow the people.
Honest, because so many, you are new, you're fresh meat. They will come for you.
Literally fresh.
They will come for
fresh,
you.
Especially the
500
guys.
level engineering boys.
The boys. Jesus.
Leave these boys alone.
Leave them alone. These boys will embarrass you.
He's in what 500 level engineering. You're 100 level
And
whatever course. He's coming to
I
you.
love you so
I've never met a girl like you before. In his
You're
5
so
years of
fine.
university, he has never met
5 years.
And you'll be there.
And you'll be there.
Download rubbish shit
No,
to your...
babes, I get
Oh
it.
my
I
God.
get it. I get it. You know, he's the first. You know,
You're
mature
just
guy is
exactly.
giving you attention.
He's fine. He's tall.
There is a reason why he's known in it. Like, there's a reason why his set girls are not dating him.
Obviously.
Don't think
Or
all
the
your
girls even after his.
or the girl. There's a reason why girls in his school who have stayed in his school are not dating him. Yes, I know he feels so fresh and so new. Like, oh my God, this guy is falling over me. Open your eyes.
It's not even
Shine
just
your
the
eye.
guys.
Open your eyes.
You guys.
Not
You know-
just the guys actually.
You know there are girls that literally wait
Yeah.
to recruit new members.
Yeah.
Like once you have new 100 level girls, basically, they will be watching you. If you have the latest phones, you have the latest fashion items, they will start, trying to.
They start
bump
going, oh
body.
my God.
This girl, she has
wow.
a pimping service. She used to
Kind of
recruit girls
crazy.
to pimp and get like a percentage of the money.
That's
And
crazy.
everybody knows, but nobody will tell these young 100
Girls,
girls
that's what
that
they're
that's what
doing.
this girl. And it's so wrong
Like,
on so many levels.
why would you take advantage of someone's like innocence like that? Like if you're my senior and you I'm coming in fresh,
Yeah.
you think that you're supposed to be advising me is on how I'm going to focus on my books, how I should not listen to what these boys are telling me, for all this, sorry, bless you,
Thank you.
for all like not listen to what anybody's telling me and just focus on what I came here to do.
Yep.
You see, they will instead recruit you, like make the outside world look more
So shiny.
like so shiny.
They'll feed you to the sharks. Like, they will even be the ones pushing
They'll
you towards
push you,
these bad
put
boys.
you into the den and let you fight for your
Listen
own
to
life.
Your parents' advice. So I know it sounds like rubbish. It sounds like German when they are talking to you. I mean, when they are saying
Literally.
it. But listen to your parents. Do you know the amount
They
of
actually
times
know what's best.
prayer has saved me? I'm sure it's my mom's prayer.
Literally.
Because listen to your parents, honestly, your life will go south and you won't even know where to begin from. You have mental breakdowns after mental breakdown, all because you didn't do the right thing from the very beginning.
On what she said, listen to your parents, because your parents, as much as they themselves act like they were never young, they were young.
Yeah.
And one thing that it now makes sense to me, because my mom, even my older sisters, always told me there are certain friends you have, you should watch them. Not everybody that is your friend is your friend. And it's a lesson I had to learn very, very hard, because I did not hear it the first time. Yeah, you can be cordial with people, but it's not everybody that should know your everything. No.
Yeah, like even when you want to be friends with people, like you don't need to be friends with, do things with everybody.
You don't need to be friends with everybody.
You need like a group of friends that you go to study with, a group of friends that you go out with. Like have separate friends for separate things that you like to do. You don't need to have a whole group of people that is going to conflict, and it's going to get messy basically, because you don't need to be
know when to say no.
Also, I was about to say that avoid manipulative friends.
Avoid manipulative
Because they are
friends.
out there and they are fucking They are snakes. What's wrong with me? They are snakes, dude. And they will, oh god. All those friends that, please now, just do it for me. Just come out with me.
Come out for me.
Just drink it. This one.
Drink
just
it.
smoke it.
Oh my god.
Once.
And then once you are like, no, they will now start, oh my god, are you like boring? Are you like, what?
You're
Those
killing
ones,
the vibe.
The one that
You're
even
killing
kills
the
me.
vibe.
The one that kills me is when like we go out and find out good. There are people in our pairs that like smoke and drink. Me, I'm not telling anybody. I'm not telling you what to do or what not to do. But there are people that in our like age range that smoke and that drink. But me that does not smoke or drink, I will go out and I meet this type of people because it's inevitable. I'm a human being. Everybody. I cannot stop myself from meeting other human beings. So like I would go out and I'll meet such people and then they'll ask me, offer these things to me. And I'll tell them, no, I don't smoke or I don't drink. And they'll not be like,
what do you now do for fun?
You don't have to be intoxicated to have fun.
That's another thing.
what
That's
kind of
another
question is
thing.
that?
That's another thing.
God.
Please, you don't need to be high to have fun.
You can be high on
You're
life.
high on life.
On vibes.
On vibes.
Straight
Bro.
up vibes.
I know it sounds like nonsense. I know it sounds like not, but trust me, the purest cruise is when you're just having fun, pure, clean fun.
And with
It's
the right
not
people
innocent,
around
the
you.
right, see,
Innocent fun.
if you can't have fun going to your friends and messing about in a ShopRite or in a mall without smoking or doing it, you're not with the right set of
You're
people.
not,
Fact.
literally.
Because if you were, whether you guys are into that kind of thing or not, do you understand? You will be able to have fun. So don't.
I also want to say one thing. Girls, boys.
Everybody.
It's not girls, boys. It's girls about boys.
Okay.
Okay.
In schools, I know they'll say they taught us sex ed and all that bullshit. But I think it's a lie.
What they taught us was reproduction,
Reproduction. It's not sex.
not sex ed, not sexual
And
education.
see, if your mother is not ready to sit down and talk to you about the things that happen and the things you're supposed to try, even if it happens, how to treat, how to take care of yourself as a woman. Find somebody that will tell you. And
Find somebody
that will talk to you.
find somebody that also avoid people in this particular case. Avoid people who pretend to know it all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they will now come with their own preconceived notions and biases and be like, oh, there are so many people that will be like, oh, if you drink Sprite after a certain time, you will not get it.
Guy, they
there are
say
people
drink
that
salt
carry,
and water.
there are people that carry that as far.
Salt and water.
Salt and water.
How does that even work?
I don't even know. I've
Only
heard
God
so
knows.
many things.
Only God knows. So as much as yes, you take this advice from this person, please, Google is your friend. Google is your friend. Nothing.
Google
Your
shall.
friend.
No,
Google.
no,
Nothing.
nothing. I mean, like fact checking. Please, if something is happening, don't Google it.
Because
You will be paranoid as
That
hell.
is-
But like,
Abstinence, is always the best. Don't have sex, until you're mentally, physically, emotionally ready. See if you want to wait for marriage, please wait for marriage.
Wait for
It's-
marriage.
it's-
all
life
those
is
people,
good.
all those people that are
Well,
like,
it's
oh,
really
you can't
good.
this thing. Oh, what, you're waiting for marriage. You're a pretty deaf yourself.
I've heard from everybody. All people that are doing it. Sex is overrated. I've heard it. And guy, please wait for marriage. Please. But if you are doing it and it's not a stigma, there's nothing wrong with it. Just
No
do
shame
it
or
right.
anything. Like it's just
Be
Like,
protected.
use your sense. Lock up.
Have a gynecologist.
Lock
You're
up.
a
Oh
woman.
my god.
You're a woman.
even
Talk
the
to your
guys, so
parents.
you know, we can't even. Visit.
Guys.
Don't rely on guys. Guys are stupid.
Don't rely on guys, but this is to the guys. This is to the guys.
You guys are my Farida. Farida.
No.
This is to the guys watching this thing. You guys should educate yourself.
Yes.
You guys always leave like everything to the girl. Educate yourself.
You sleep with her and then ask her to be swallowing post. No.
When she now gets angry, you be like, why are you getting angry? Bros, educate yourself, because not only for like you and her, but for yourself. I've seen so many guys that say rubbish about their own body.
God.
I will now be the one
God.
coming to tell them like that don't make no sense. Like what you know what you're saying is wrong. And
Like-
because they're like, I'm a guy, I'm the one with it. I say what you're saying scientifically does not make sense. what you're saying scientifically does not make sense. Like, a lot of guys don't know, I will not say basic biology, but yes, basic biology too. Like, they don't know how to take care of themselves, they don't know how to take care of themselves. There are guys that do, but
you know
what
shocks me when Boogie told me? Boogie told me that guys don't know. There are guys that don't wash their car.
There are guys, no, it's funny that there are guys that don't wash their ass crack because they think it's gay.
Oh my god.
Please, if you're watching this video,
hygiene is not gay.
And you're triggered, this video is for you.
Hygiene is not
But if
gay.
you're watching this video and you thought it was normal, I'm telling you now, it's not normal. My brother, please
You know what?
water.
Wash your
Wash your
bum.
bum.
Wash your bum. Oh my god. Like literally. Wash your bum.
Please, if your mommy teach you, please, small, I used to bath you. They used to wash your. They used to
Like
wash
don't
your bum.
see itch even. Like
You know,
the
I'm
bacteria.
very, your ass is crusty.
Wash it!
Oh God,
Wash it! How is this even something we're saying? Like, it shouldn't
be something we're saying.
It shouldn't be something
But we're
we're
here.
saying. It should be
We're
something
here.
that's normal. Like, why won't you wash your bum bum?
Like literally.
Why?
Like why?
Apart from just washing your bum, bros, basic hygiene isn't gay. I don't know.
It's
why.
not gay.
Do you know? I've
Do you
just
know how
seen
hot
boys.
it is? How attractive
It's
it is?
very
to see a guy
attractive.
that
Even
takes
though-
care of himself.
But do you know, funny enough, that means that the bar is in hell, because for him to take care of himself, being attractive shows that none of them are doing it, and that's why. It's
And
so
they
attractive.
expect it from women. They expect you to wake up looking like Beyonce
Beyonce,
/ Cleopatra,
yeah.
smelling like a field of roses.
Go on. Let me just tell you, when you wake up, your mouth is going to smell like it's going to kill a goat. Like you cannot even.
When you are brushing your teeth, let me tell you. See, you know that song, brush your teeth. See, brush the inside up.
Brush your
Even
teeth.
your tongue.
See, remove your teeth.
That's what happened. Bro, I met this dude that doesn't brush his tongue. I didn't know. He told, when they told him, he was like, "You're supposed to brush your tongue." And I was there,
Boys don't brush the back of their, like the inside of their teeth. You know this different.
Yeah, let's not say boys in general. Like
But
there's some
this
boys.
is general.
Okay, no, I know boys are
Yeah.
extremely good hygiene.
Yeah, there's some
And
boys.
yeah.
And if he's doing your chest like
If it's paining you,
it's you.
It's you, bro. It's you we're talking about.
God.
But this brush, you know,
What does
apply
Deodorant. Do you know
on
it's
your
not
lips.
for just women?
Yes.
Don't be
deodorant is not just for
ashy.
women.
Don't be crusty.
Don't be ashy.
Don't be ashy. See, your
Your
face
face
cannot be.
is your friend for your lips. Is your friend for your elbow.
Don't you want
Please.
to have sexy lips?
Don't you?
Don't you want to be like all those TikTok boys?
Yeah. Those ones are lips.
Not the
Glistening.
Not
Not that
one.
But your lips will be glistening, don't you? Don't you see how girls are rushing them? But instead you're
You're
getting triggered.
Your lips look like cement.
Looking like
road.
looking like broken blocks.
They broken blocks.
Why?
Good.
Like just rub something, even if it's stiff.
Even if
Even if
it's
rub
You guys are stupid.
Oh no, for real. Just touch your finger on top of the oil.
Rub it on your elbows.
Ew, they don't say
You'll be
like-
smelling like stew, but at least you're
At least you're not
moisturized.
ashy.
At least you're moisturized.
Moisturized.
You're moisturized. So
What else?
no, yes, no, but this is also part of 100 level basic hygiene, because
Yeah.
you enter 100 level and you meet your fellow men who do this thing and they'll tell you it's alright. We were telling you it's not alright.
repeating
It's not.
boxers.
Stop repeating box.
Stop
The day you wear it,
repeating
wash it that day.
Wash it that day.
Boxers. I don't even understand why you would think it's okay to repeat
Your
boxers.
boxers is smelling like
cheap.
Why is it so normalized for
insult
boys to
children.
wear hygiene?
your boxers smell like fermented, something that has been cooking.
Boy,
Oh my God.
like biology project.
Biology project. Your boxers smell like biology project. Have you smelled it? Like when they open dead lizard inside formaldehyde. That's it. Have you, bro? If you know, if you smelt it, if you it's dead, it's just
snake, all those
dead.
reptiles,
Your boxers, your undergarments should not be smelling like something that is dead.
You're
Is what we're saying. You're not dead.
Even your shoe, please air it.
Please.
Air
Hey,
your
your
shoe.
shoes, bro.
How will somebody remove
their shoe and the entire room is smelling?
Oh, and you just
Oh,
everybody, and this is for, because I know that this is for boys and girls. Some people don't know how to pick up social cues. If you enter a room, remove your shoes, and people are doing something like this. People
Wear
are
it back, my dear.
shifting. Wear your shoe back, and maybe they
Girls,
can't tell you.
Please, infections are not stigmas. If you have an infection, go and take care of it.
Go
Don't
to the
be going
pharmacy.
around
Trust me,
smelling.
they've seen worse. Go
They've
to the
seen-
pharmacy.
They've seen worse. There was this thread on Twitter how this babe thought her vagina was rotten now because she had, I think, an infection. Then she went to go and take antibiotics instead of antifungal medicine. So you know when you take the wrong medicine for the
makes
wrong
it
thing,
worse.
Please
don't avoid
avoid
rotting.
yourself. Not even for any stupid man.
Please.
Not for any man.
For any
for you,
man.
don't you want to?
It's
smell
nice
good,
to smell nice.
Don't you like to smell good? Don't you, people pass and like, oh my god, that girl.
When you open your legs, people
should not cover their nose when you open your
When
legs.
you open your legs, people should not be trying to leave the room. I'm saying this because I've seen it happen.
We've smelt it.
We've smelt it happen.
We've smelt it.
When you open your legs, people in the room should not start doing.
Should not find that
Should not
excuse
start
to leave.
It's Saturday. Oh, I have class to go for.
Nah,
Babes,
nah, that's not it.
That's not
You're
it.
a lady. If these men are not able to, you're supposed to be doing it better.
like.
Don't.
You guys, if you have any other experiences, please put them down in the comments.
Yeah.
Comment.
Please,
No,
let's
no,
have
no,
this conversation.
Let's open
Because
it down.
if you want us to make a part 2,
Yes.
please put it down in the comments because there's actually literally a lot to talk about. It's just that we don't have time today.
Yes. We
But
don't.
anyways, thank you guys for watching.
Like,
We we enjoyed having this conversation.
Yeah.
So if you want to see more of this type of videos on my channel,
Yes.
please like,
And subscribe.
comment,
and
Subscribe. So you
Yeah,
know
subscribe.
when we drop this.
yeah.
Subscribe, like, comment, share.
yes.
And
Have
you need
a
to share it
lovely
to everybody.
week.
Why
Have
are
a-
you rushing?
Have a lovely life.
Both boys are, we're not men. We don't hate men.
We don't hate
we
men.
like
We
men.
just
we're
feel like-
straight.
Your bros will not tell you the truth. We were telling you the truth.
Yeah, that's it. Your
You
bros
get- your
will
bros
tell
will
you
tell you the truth. And the same bro that's not telling you the truth is telling the girl that you like that you smell like shit.
Just so that she can like you.
Just so that she can like
seen
it.
it
I've
happen.
seen this thing happen. You people think it's just I've seen this thing happen live and direct. So yeah. Yeah, like, subscribe, share,
Comment.
tell us your stories.
Tell us
Please, your
story.
advice.
And
Your
follow
other
us
level
on follow
story.
their social medias, please. I'm going to
Yeah.
put them down on
In
the
the
screen
handle.
somewhere here.
Somewhere.
Yeah, and also in the description for you guys to go and click
Mhm.
on. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I enjoyed filming this video with these two lunatics.
Bye.
So,
Bye.
bye, and I'll see you guys in my next video.